Could your lunch meal deal be making you fatter? I'm doing some research on, we're looking at whether meal deals meet the 600 calorie guideline which has been recommended by the government. The government are concerned about us all being fat, getting fatter. So what they wanted to do was to reduce the calorie content in food, and they also encouraging consumers to eat less as well. So one of their campaigns was the 1U campaign, which recommended that people eat 400 calories for breakfast, 600 calories for lunch and 600 calories for dinner, with a couple of 200 calorie snacks as well. So we aim to look at whether the lunch meal deal was actually meeting that 600 calorie guideline for your lunch. So we went out into 5 stores, and we did took a reading of all the items that were in there. So we looked at your sandwiches, we looked at your snacks, and we looked at your drinks. And what we came up with is that 23% of the lunch meal deal combinations were over 600 calories. So there's a good chance when you go out and buy your lunch meal deal, if you're in a bit of a rush, that you might pick up one that is making you fatter. On average, they were about 10%, contained about 10% more calories than 600. The highest one was about 1,300 calories. So if you're looking to kind of reduce the calories that you're taking in, then the ones to avoid are your triple sandwiches and your baguettes. Also be careful of your salads, because although they're salads, they might still be quite calorific. In terms of the snacks, as much as we like the crisps and the chocolate bars, these are the ones that contain the calories, so avoid them. And in terms of the drinks, the ones to avoid are the energy drinks, the ones full of sugar, and the smoothies. So those are the high calorie ones. And in terms of going for something good, you want to go for something like water. The government want to, as I said, we want to reduce calories, and they're looking at banning promotions that encourage overconsumption. One way that we could change this would be to use these promotions to encourage healthy eating. So we could encourage retailers to actually promote only the lunch meal deals containing the 600 calorie combinations. So this could be a voluntary thing for them to do. Obviously the voluntary aspect perhaps isn't going to be effective as something where there is legislation involved which would force them to kind of just have 600 calorie meal deals.